welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've posted an update on ICP, but there's a massive opportunity in front of us, and today we're going to look at the monthly time frame because ICP is probably one of the most undervalued opportunity right now in the market, and I'm going to explain why. Now let's get straight into it. ICP is currently down 5.82% for the day. Market cap value at $5.8 billion. Now, firstly, I just want to make it clear to all of you, the reason why we're seeing the sell-off on ICP and the sell-off that we've seen on ICP this month is because we've seen a heavy decline on the price of Bitcoin and the overall altcoin market. I think when I used to say this in these videos, a lot of people used to say that's not true. They used to blame the project, but I've actually shown everyone step by step in real time the effects that Bitcoin has on the entire altcoin market, and that's exactly what we have seen. So this is no fault of ICP. This does not mean ICP is a bad project. It just means that Bitcoin and the overall market isn't doing too well at the moment. But here's the thing, and here's the good news. This presents to us an opportunity to take advantage of these cheap prices. Now let's first talk about how low ICP could go if this selling pressure continues, right? Because let's face it, I'm sure you all see videos all the time with just entries everywhere, but there's two scenarios here. Number one, if you're someone that already has great positions on ICP, you already have a great entry, you don't need to be buying anywhere and everywhere, right? Whereas if you're just looking for a great entry, maybe you missed your entries on these lows that we were giving out completely free of charge on this channel. If you missed out on number one, if you missed that, it means you're not subscribed to this channel. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any more of these free buy signals and more, right? But let's continue. So if you did miss out on a lot of these entries, then personally, I'm looking for an entry whenever I see a pullback. And if the price pulls back further, then I'll look for a second entry there. But let's just talk about where price could potentially go from here if Bitcoin does decide to move further to the downside, right? So as it stands, the overall pullback from ICP at this current level is 40%. That's a 40% drawdown. We did see price go as low as 47%. Prices snapped back quite a bit and it's now at 40%. So where could we potentially go from here? Now, from my analysis, I don't think it would actually be quite a deep pullback. I've got around 20 to 25%, so around $9.86 to max, I think about $9.20. That's the next area where I think we will see ICP sell off to if there's deeper selling pressure on Bitcoin and the overall altcoin market. So around the $9 region, right? And I'm just gonna circle that in just so you can all follow this, right? So let's just get that done. Perfect. And surprise, surprise, is in alignment with this area of resistance, which is now an area of support, right? Forget the technical terms. The point is, this is the area where we can potentially see ICP sell off to. Now, here's the thing. As I said, sometimes I don't think it's worth just sitting around and waiting for the entry, especially if you don't have any good entries so far and you've been hoping and dreaming about a cheaper price entry on ICP. Now, our next major target on ICP is going to be at $30. That's 142% away from where we currently are now. So let's do the math on that. 142% upside from the current area. Downside about 25%. Let's look at the risk to reward. Am I willing to risk a 25% drawdown to make 142%? I personally am. right? I'm personally happy to do that. And in fact, if you want more detailed analysis, if you want to also find out, I posted a video just yesterday in my free Telegram group, and I walked everyone through why a lot of people don't actually make money in bull cycles, right? There's two common mistakes that people make, and it will change your life if you watch this video from start to finish. So join the free Telegram group below and watch that video once you finish this one, right? Because it will change your life. So 142% upside, 25% downside. I'm personally happy to take on that risk. Some people aren't. Well, if you aren't, then you wait for the pullback, right? But that's just a short-term target. As you can see, $40 is, I mean, the next major milestone. That's 225% from where we currently are now, right? 225% gain, not bad. But remember, this project is still down, wait for it, 98% from its all-time highs, right? So really, we're talking a lot of short-term targets here. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. For us to really see, this project bounce back this cycle, we're going to need to see VRA realistically above $1, which is about a 10x, just under a 10x from where we currently are now. I think that's where we really need to see, ICP for momentum to build, right? So hopefully we can see that at some point in the cycle. I'll most certainly be waiting on that to happen. But I do think that ICP could shock a lot of people in this cycle, and hopefully it's for good reasons. But I would say, and I'll say anything below $20, I think is a decent buy, considering we're 98% down from our all-time highs. Now, some of you may think we'll never come close to our all-time highs again, and let's just say you are correct. Okay, let's say you're correct, and this could only go up about $50, $60. Well, it's still 373%, and you can't go broke making a profit. But here's the exciting part. If we see ICP go up, let's just go up. We go up to $1.50. That's over a 10x. Let's keep going. Once we move halfway to our all-time highs, that would be a 2,700% gain. And let's go all the way back to our highs. So let's just do $750. That would be over just under a 6,000% gain. Not bad. So worst case scenario, we walk away with maybe a 4-5x. Best case scenario, we walk away with, just under a 6,000% gain. Sounds good to me. But anyway, that's just some analysis for you guys. If you like what you saw, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of these ICP updates. Also, understand that nothing that you see on this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, guys, seize the day.